Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut 11. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for joining me here this evening, even though this recording will be a premiere, so you can catch me in the chat section while this is premiering. It is the Soulmate Twin Flame reading, love reading that we do every Wednesday, and we are offering Yes Please. You may comment with Yes Please beneath the video just before Christmas, and the last Twin Flame Soulmate reading for the year of 2023. Let's get through this all together. I do have a few announcements though that I'd like to share with you. First of all, I hope you're all doing well, and thank you for being here. And I will be putting the timestamps below for when the tarot starts, so if you're not interested in the announcements, it is the end of the year, so I have to make some announcements. You can get the timestamp for the tarot beneath the video. So first of all, I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Happy holidays, enjoy your break, whatever you're doing, getting together with family, so on and so forth. I'm wishing you only the best. We should have a magical Christmas Day this year, so enjoy it. Okay, we do still have the 30% off all our services. We did have 20% off from the beginning of December, but we've raised it to 30% off. It's only until the winter solstice, so the 21st of the month, so you're going to have to be fast. We are offering 30% off all our services, but you must email us so that we could send you the discounted link, and tell us which reading you're wanting to have. Okay, because we do offer a lot of different types of readings: astrology, tarot, or a mixture. The mixture of astrology and tarot is the deluxe readings, if you're wondering. Okay, why not? It is Christmas. Why not gift yourself or gift a reading to someone else? You don't have to get your reading straight away. You could possibly purchase it now and have it after a month. We are also giving you that option. So, but you need to be quick. As soon as the sun passes over into Capricorn, that 0 degrees where the sun will kiss with Mercury, the sale will be over. Now, my friend Olga Vasilchuk, a very experienced astrologer and tarologist, she can teach you. She's got modules done, educational modules on astrology and on tarot. So if you're wanting to learn the right way, very professionally, she does offer educational, astrological and tarot modules, mainly in French, but she's also translating them into English, and she speaks Russian and Spanish. So if you're interested, I have all her details beneath the video. Her website is www.astroesoteric.com, and you can find her on YouTube, Astro Esoteric Pro, and on Instagram and Facebook. Anyway, all her links will be beneath this video. Okay, and say hello from me, and that you've been notified from Kathy from Divine Debut 11. Okay, if you've got a problem with your birth time, she can also do your rectification of your birth time for you. I had mine done through her. So that's that. I want to give a special thank you to our Patreons. To those of you that are on Patreon and have supported Divine Debut 11 for years, and especially this year, and many of you have been with us for quite some time. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for your support. Without you, we wouldn't be here. So, my dear patrons, thank you so much. Tomorrow, we'll be announcing the free giveaway, the 3 free readings that we do each month. So, for December, tomorrow, you will be notified, okay? For those of you that are going to be the lucky winners for December. Also, we do have another channel, Divine Debut 12. You can get the link beneath this video. We do random, we answer random questions that you suggest. They're quicker readings, quick fixes, I call them. So those of you that enjoy quicker readings because you don't have time, then join us there, support us there as well. Make sure you subscribe, you like and comment so that the channel and the messages can get out to more people, but also by subscribing and, you know, the exchange of energy there with us, we can continue to help that channel grow and give you more options, more readings. Now stay with us until the end of the reading. Of course, we'll be taking the love messages, the love cards that you're all here for today with the yes please, through mentioning yes please, commenting in the comment section, not in the chat section, my friends, because those messages do not stay around. So keep the yes please coming through the comments and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, so if any of your personal messages today that you've asked for come through to the reading, that means it's very important for you. There's a message there for you, and we may also be connecting with your energy. So some of the messages could be your thoughts, your emotions. Please keep that in mind. Now, sometimes it tends to be that you get two cards and they're totally different, very opposing messages. That I'm going to leave that up to you and your intuition at how it speaks to you. It could be where you are now and the potential in the future, or it could be any other reason that those cards, those messages are coming out for you. And remember, we are reading the energies. This is a general reading, so it may not resonate with all of you. Always keep that in mind. We do offer twin flame soulmate readings through our website. We've got two, a 75-minute one and a 90-minute twin flame soulmate readings. Therefore, of course, the longer the reading, the more details. Keep that in mind. Also, and stay with us till the end of the reading, because we'll be taking this little Greek love oracle. It has got signs and symbols. It does match up with certain cards in the tarot, so I always explain that. But we'll be taking one love card, love oracle, for each individual sign. So I'm going to pack up the cards and then we'll be doing one card for each sign. So stick with us till the end of the reading. We will do that. And remember to always check out your sun, your moon, your rising sign, your Venus. Okay, Venus is love. It's if you're being valued, if there is a good feeling or any potential. Venus is the way we love or the way we want to be loved, right? It's a giving and receiving. But also Mars. Mars could be your divine masculine or the masculine within you, as how to move forward, how to take action, whether you need to have courage, whether you need to feel confident and put in more energy. It's action. Mars is action. So Venus is more, she's more the yin energy, so more recessive, I would say. And also check out your North Node if you are familiar with your personal North Node in your birth chart, because your North Node is your fate and your destiny in this incarnation. All right, I will stop boring you now. I did need to do that because many of you could be wondering. Of course, we'll be back with more readings in 2024. As I've told many of you, and most of you know, I have slowed down a little bit on this channel as I'm uploading as well on Divine Debut 12, but also I wanted to catch up with my obligations, just sort of get ahead a little bit so I can bring you the information, whether it's tarot readings for the month or whether it's astrology through Patreon, and therefore we could get back to the usual once we catch up. So we'll be glad to see the end of 2023. I'm certain about that for many of you. So let's go on to the reading now. Let's see what's going on possibly. I'll be doing the relationship spread today, and we'll be using the Pre-Raphaelite Tarot, beautiful deck. We'll be taking the Kippa Oracle, we'll be taking the Energy Oracle, the Mystic Moon Oracle, the Psychic Tarot of the Heart, the Romance Angels, the Moonology Oracle, and the Black Moon Astrology deck as well as the Little Love Oracle that we've got here, as well as, of course, the little message cards. Love messages for this reading, for this potential outcome. Remember that there's always the hand of spirit, there's always free will, and our free will usually takes us down a certain route, sometimes through free will, because personally I believe in destiny. The outcome is already destined. We've signed on the dotted line when we took our first breath relative to this incarnation for our lives. So it's all written in the stars and written in our soul's contract, which is our birth chart, our blueprint, okay, for this lifetime. Let's see what's going on pertaining to the person that's on your mind now, the person that you're wondering about, that difficult relationship. It could be a twin flame, could be a soulmate, could be a karmic, right? And as I always say, the Venus star point depends on how your Venus star point and your persons connect. We could possibly see if this is a twin flame, a soulmate, or a karmic relationship. We also offer Venus star point readings on our website. So if you're interested, getting quick, it's a very technical analysis and reading. Dear Spirit, Archangels, what is the message now, today, the 20th of December, whenever you get to view this? What is coming in the future? What's going on in the now? Where is this relationship? Where is it heading? Where is it now? Where is it coming from? Relative to the person that you have got on your mind now. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance. And we've got the Hermit. This card is called Seek, and it is a 9. So Virgo comes through very strongly. The Hermit is someone that's looking for the light. Someone's gone or going through some sort of a spiritual awakening. They're becoming much more wise. This could also be someone that's looking for the answers from another wise person, who could be an astrologer, could be a tarot reader. This could be the light that is from within, the light that comes from within us, that we get to see the light. You do, or your person is seeing the light, because they are seeking the knowledge, the wisdom, through going esoterically, going inwards, right? The Hermit always sees the light, but remember, this is Virgo, and Virgo does speak to service. It does speak to being grounded, practical matters, like on a practical level, can this relationship work out, right? And obviously this card comes after the Strength card. So the strength from within I get, but also what we do see in this card is a lot of green. I'm sure that there's someone out there and she knows who she is, my darling. The green that we spoke about, green is the heart chakra. So maybe, because remember the Hermit is also an energy of healing. So the Hermit could be a doctor, the Hermit could be a detective. Virgo is health. So looking to see if this is a healthy relationship, if there's a healthy return from your person. For some of you, there may have been blockages that need to be healed. The blockages could be relative to the heart chakra, yes. Now, because Virgo is earth, it speaks to practical matters, to physicality, to being methodical, taking baby steps, right, is Virgo. Trying to perfect something, or trying to, we're seeking for the answers. We're seeking to heal maybe a broken heart. Where through a broken heart, through a blocked heart chakra, that would obviously bring on a spiritual awakening, understanding that possibly that this is not, maybe this is a relationship that has not come through in the physical life, in reality. And remember that the Hermit is very knowledgeable. So the knowledge comes from within, the light comes from within. You need to trust in what's going on with your heart. What is your heart telling you? Because, and of course, green, the color green also can speak to jealousy, being green with envy or feeling very jealous, needing to heal a situation. There may have not been any communication for some of you, or if there has been, maybe it's been very, very little. I get, because of the two birds here, because the birds, they are messengers, but they also can possibly speak to a transition. Remember, 9 is an ending. What comes after the Hermit is a 10, which is the wheel of fate, which turns into an ace. So there's something that's being wrapped up. It looks like the birds are coming in. The messages are coming from the sky. So pay attention to sign synchronicities. Birds can speak to messages and communication. We do have 2 birds. So 2 can speak to a relationship, and it can also speak to balance, right? If there's third-party interference, you need to sort of close the door on that and just focus on the balance. And, you know, balance is Libra, of course, as well. So I don't know if you're dealing with a Virgo. If they're not a Virgo, they could be someone who's a bit of a perfectionist, or someone that's going through a certain awakening as to this relationship, or this could be your energy. Okay? 9. Pay attention to the 9th of January. And what I get also is, because the card is called Seek, someone may have lost touch. They're looking for the information through social media, possibly. That there's a losing of, you know, not having the details or the name or something like that. Someone is seeking desperately to communicate, but there's a reason why that is not possible right now. Now, also, there could be someone out there is trying to think of something. It's like they're meditating. There's something that they have forgotten, something that they may have missed, that they are meditating on and thinking about. So, a lot of soul searching towards the end of the year of 2023. Let's see what's going on in this relationship. What is possibly going on in this relationship? Dear Spirit, what's going on in this relationship? With a relationship cross. Now, what I've noticed, what I haven't noticed actually, on the Pre-Raphaelite Tarot, and it's the first time that I actually notice it. It's the peacocks. And the peacocks do speak to a spiritual connection, possibly a little bit of ego, but also a lot of luck and abundance, obviously. There can be third parties. The peacock many times is a male peacock that will fight till its death for its partner. Okay, but we do see, I mean, we see four male peacocks here. And remember, the peacocks, this is the animal totem for Juno, the wife of Zeus. So I get that there is a lot of protection pertaining to this relationship. There's possibly third parties as well. So other parties in the story. So someone may have another choice. We also have the owls here. So what I'm getting here is, by chance, there's some sort of wisdom that's coming in. It's like an aha moment, a moment of enlightenment that's coming in. And I'm going to say also a moment of luck. The luck could be information that you're finding out about your person. It could be from them. It could be through social media. It could be from other people, okay? Anyway, where is this relationship now, dear Spirit? Wow, what a way to go. What a way to start. We've got the Tower. We've got the Tower, and my dear friends, as I'm doing this reading, we've got Venus transiting through Scorpio in opposition to Uranus through Taurus, which is retrograde. So retrograde Uranus means we are dealing with past situations. Something's going on relative to the past still. And of course, with Venus transiting through Scorpio, there's a lot of secrecy, a lot of mystery, a lot of fear possibly, but a moment of needing to, or trying to figure out things that were hidden, things that your person was hiding from you or not sharing with you. Uranus in opposition. And opposition is like a full moon, which means something is going to come to enlighten you. Some information is going to come through with Uranus, and it's going to be sudden. It may be, because with Uranus, it could go either way. It may be positive, but it may also be challenging. Remember, Venus rules Uranus because Uranus is in Taurus, and Taurus is a Venus-ruled sign. So some sort of an enlightenment, some sort of breaking free, breaking through the darkness, getting some information. Remember that the Tower is sudden enlightenment, a quick, swift change, because something hasn't been built on solid ground. Now this is Mars, and Mars it could be a divine masculine, it could be, Mars is fire. We see a lot of fire. There is a lot of desire here, but what's holding up this desire? Does it have a firm foundation? Now, this could also speak to quick changes, a foundational change, or a breakdown of this relationship. Can it be built? That's the question here. That's a good question here. And Mars is like out of bounds. Mars is acting very crazily, very radically right now through Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is the area of the chart which speaks to wisdom and enlightenment, foreigners, long distance, people that come from different beliefs. There can be some wisdom, some enlightenment, some information, because the Tower is an aha moment, right? I don't know why I get like a twist of fate, a sudden challenge which turns into a twist of fate, which is very sudden. Okay, so the Tower moment is happening right now. Right now, or whenever you're receiving the message. Where is this relationship coming from in the past? A Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. a heavy burden, something that's backbreaking, something that was quite heavy, quite difficult, quite challenging. But remember, it is an ending. So remember that with the Ten of Wands, and I don't know if you were connecting with this person through work, because wands do speak to our vocation. It speaks to a lot of desire, so much desire that it was hard to handle, hard to hold up. So a very strong, passionate connection, surely. There's a lot of attraction with so much fire, but maybe someone wasn't ready for this, okay? Okay. Let's see where you are coming from in this relationship. You want something long-term. You want a commitment, or you're in another commitment with the Hierophant, Taurus. We've got the Priest here. You may feel that this is your person, that you are spiritually connected to this person. And what I notice here also is the dove, which this person is releasing, and very similar to these doves up here. The dove that's being released, remember, a relationship needs to be able to breathe. When it's not able to breathe because of too much conservatism, because of different beliefs between possibly you and an ex, or you and this person, maybe you didn't, maybe you were not raised in the same way. You could be, because it's interesting that we've got tradition and untraditional. So this to me says that there's huge changes going on between you and where the relationship is now, needing to make changes. Remember, the Hierophant is also a spirituality. It's also family, it's also marriage, it's commitment. If not a physical commitment, maybe you are committed to this person, possibly through a spiritual connection. It's as though you feel as though you've been, you're connected, you've got a contract with this person, a spiritual, a divine contract with the person, your person. Let's see what's going on. What's going on with your person? We've got the Ten of Swords. Wow. Wow. 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords. Very, very heavy right now. Very heavy indeed right now. And what I'm getting is, if this relationship began on the wrong footing, and why am I saying wrong footing? Because of the 10 of Wands. And obviously because of the Tower, nothing can stand on the Tower. Something hasn't been built well. So if it did not start through building on solid ground, then that's why we've got the burden here. 10 of Swords. And I'm going to say also, if possibly one of you, possibly you, and you can change sides if you want, if one of you were in another commitment, then that's why I see the 10 of Wands here, because your person, now doesn't matter if this is the now or if this was before, because we see heaviness, that the Hierophant it's not an easy card for me. Okay, it is a 5. It's a major arcana. It's a number 5. And 5s always speak to changes. But remember also the 2 keys which sit with a Hierophant, and the keys can speak to an open wound, like Chiron, the wounded healer. If you were in another connection, then maybe this is why your person felt like I'm not going to say surely that there was a betrayal. There could have been for some of you, where some of you may have kept that under wraps, or maybe I'm going to say some of you, obviously a third person will not enter into a situation, a relationship, when someone is happily married or in a long-term relationship. There's always something that is not working for a third person to, for people to start looking elsewhere. So I'm going to say, for both of you, when you met, there was like an ending of a cycle and a beginning of a new. There were changes. You were in like transition. And with the Ten of Swords, of course, this is someone that's feeling beaten. You know, they're in the dark. They're hoping for the sun to come through. Ten of Swords is like an ending of a cycle, a difficult ending. But it's also like someone that does not have any hope for this relationship. Right? And I don't know if the reason was because some of you were in another commitment, or some of you may have had a family, you may have been parents as well. So it looks like your person felt as though this maybe was a passing phase, not something that that would have a future, because it's as though they knew that there was no future with the Ten of Swords. It's backbreaking. And we also see here there's something to do with the backbone, the skeleton of this relationship. And the skeleton is Capricorn energy, and Capricorn is responsibilities. It's my future, it's my career. So it could, you know, the inability to have stability in this relationship, or you know, have a stability, the backbone of this relationship was not in a healthy way. And I'm speaking figuratively, right? Okay. Now, the Ten of Swords many times, yes, can speak to backstabbing, betrayal. Your person may have felt somewhat betrayed by you. There's something that hurt them nevertheless, whether it was in the past, distant past, recent past. This is where they're coming from, okay? Okay, let's take more information relative to the past. We have the Four of Pentacles, so someone was not open. Four of Pentacles is someone holding back. Maybe someone was holding back. This is the Miser card. The other person was holding on, like an unequal giving and receiving, I get, with the Four of Pentacles. Now, career, money, responsibilities could have also been in the story here, because there was something that was very difficult, someone not being able to open up emotionally, that maybe that was very difficult for them. Four of Pentacles also is connected to the family, so possible obligations towards their family of heritage, or a family that someone had, which would have more than likely been on your side. So the Four of Pentacles is the miser. It's someone protecting their heart. Possibly some of you may have come from, either you or your person, or both of you have come from other relationships where you've been hurt, so therefore treading on very, you know, on a bit of a tightrope, not opening up very easily. Unless for some of you, your person took back their energy, they stopped investing in the past in your relationship because of some sort of betrayal that they felt. Now this turns into the Ace of Swords, which Ace of Swords is victory, but it's also a card of reckoning. Something to do with the truth, something to do with information. Let's look at the position of now. What is this Tower telling us in the now position? We've got the Seven of Swords. Wow. Seven of Swords is the thief, but it's also strategy. The Seven of Swords, yes, difficult card. Keeping secrets. Something is going to be enlightened. Something to do with past difficulties. It could be pertaining to personal matters, family, emotional matters that have not been shared between the two of you. It could be from you to your person or from them to you. So there's possibly something that needs to come out into the light. And this is coming through from the hand of spirit, because the Tower is a major arcana card. This could also be some sort of an enlightenment, why there was, what the reason was that there was possibly also distrust because of betrayal, right? If we look at the past position, they're not helpful energies that could hold up a relationship, right? It's not a solid foundation. That's why we've got the Tower here, which is not only Mars energy, it's Uranus. And yes, it could relate to this opposition from Venus to Uranus. So there will be some sort of an enlightenment pertaining to some sort of deception, betrayal, or holding back on information, not being totally truthful as well. Let's look at you. You've got the Two of Cups. This is what you're wanting. You're feeling very spiritually connected. You feel as though this is your soulmate. And also, I get the notion that some of you are demanding equality. So an equal giving and receiving, because I do feel that in the past, that was lacking in this relationship. Remember that the Two of Cups is like a contract. It's like, I'm going to meet you halfway. I'm going to be at the level where I can look at you in the eyes, which says there needs to be trust. That's the most important ingredient pertaining to, the building materials of a relationship. Its foundation. There needs to be trust. Without trust, there is no possible way to be able to uphold a long-term relationship. Some of you are also, you've been hoping and wishing for a possible meeting, a get-together. Let's look at your person. They've got the Chariot. Beautiful. So glad to see that. So, which brings me, and I think I need to give you some more light, so just give me a moment. Okay, that's a little bit better. So what's really interesting here is that we've got the Chariot, and the Chariot is Cancer, and we've got a full moon in Cancer on the 27th of the month. We've got some wonderful aspects. For those of you on Patreon, of course, the full moon reading is already up so that you can check that out. We've got the Chariot, which is a decision, but it's also the ability to take charge and take that chariot where they want it, where they, because the Chariot is like, it's Cancer, so therefore it speaks to the home. The home, right? The moon, where one resides or where their heart is, right? It's as though they're in a dilemma, going from, the black horse to the white horse, the darkness and the light. It's like they've got an internal battle of where they're going to feel at home. Speaking of relationship, but it could also involve a change of home. This could also involve possible travel. It could be short distance or it could be long distance. But the Charioteer we know is in charge. They're taking charge. Logically, it's a victory card, because they need to bring, those negative thoughts and those positive thoughts, the darkness and the light, and help them move forward, Cancer is, of course, it's cardinal water, which speaks to an emotional dilemma that they have, but which they should possibly succeed, because they're in charge. It's like they're following their wishes. On top of the Chariot, we've got the stars. So I don't know if this is possibly speaking to the season of Aquarius, possibly, or coming up to this full moon on the 27th, right? On the 27th of December, you could have the illumination, because something is completing obviously with a full moon. Okay, so emotionally, they're wanting to take this relationship and, you know, move it forward, unless, and I'm going to say unless, if they are in another commitment where they've come to the end of the road, right? They could also be moving house. They may have been dealing with some betrayal, and that's why the Tower comes in. The Enlightenment could be pertaining also to something that they've been trying to push down. I get like the psyche, fear of betrayal because they were in another commitment where there was a lot of betrayal. All these things could be playing out here. Let's have a look at the now. I want to take another card on the now with that Seven of Swords and the Tower. What else is going on in the now? What's that enlightenment about? What's that shock, that revelation about? We've got the, this is the Queen of Swords. So there's going to be some truth. We've got Libran energy, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, nevertheless. Queen of Swords is a divorcee, or someone that's going to be speaking the truth. Remember, Libra is all about speaking the truth where relationships relative to you and the other people are concerned. Now, I'm going to point out also that, remember that the South Node is in Libra. So the South Node is what we need to be shedding and letting go of. Maybe there will be more truth. Maybe there will be more clarity. And the Queen of Swords, she sees things as very logical. She's very fair, usually. And possibly this could also be, yes, this could be the energy of now. So a lot of communication, truthful communication, could be also relative to possible talk of separation. Whether, I don't know if it's yours or if it's because you're dealing with other people. Okay, we do see the swords mainly on the side of your person, so they may hold strong air in their chart as well. Let's look at, I want to take one more card on the past position on that Four of Pentacles. What was hard to share, hard to be open about? What was heavy? Why was there the miser energy between the two of you? Why? And you know that Four of Wands. Hello, hello. Four of Wands, yes. Could be one of you, or could be both of you have felt that this was an opportunity of a lifetime. This is the 1111 card. So I don't know when 1111, it could have been back in 2011, could have been when you were seeing a lot of 1111 or repeating numbers nevertheless. Because 1111 for me is like a portal that opens, but this is also the marriage card. So unhealthy commitments, maybe both of you, maybe one of you. But also the not investing in those commitments I get here because of the Four of Pentacles. Now, there may also have been a big difference between your financial standing and your person's. That could have been another red flag or difficulty here because of the Four of Pentacles, right? Which is, you know, where finances are concerned, or someone not being able to invest in this relationship because of another commitment, another relationship, obligations towards the family which were very heavy, right? Because the Four of Wands is not only the marriage card, but it can speak to the family, also extended family, I suppose, because it looks like a foundation, like a home, right? Okay, let's take another card for you, another card for your person. A little bit more information, please, Spirit. Let's look at you. And we've got Justice. Justice and the Hierophant. So Justice, of course, is a very karmic card. It's a very, and it's a number 11. So maybe the 1111 speaks to you a lot. Yeah, we've got a 2 and we've got justice. We see the scales here that are balanced. You're wanting equal reciprocity. But also some of you are going through a possible separation with another marriage partner, or you've got maybe it's the timing now where justice is going to bring you what you deserve, okay, possibly on a level of stability. I mean, a level of family and commitment, because the Hierophant is commitment and he holds 2 keys. So a second chance at a commitment, a second opportunity to be happy within a long-term spiritual connection, soulmate, being on the same level with the person that you feel you are connected to spiritually. But maybe this is because the Justice card is like a portal, an opening, an opportunity for justice, for reciprocity. But again, we see the sword that's facing upwards. Only the truth can bring you justice and can bring you that opportunity, because it is a portal that opens. But the Ace of Swords also speaks to cutting away, speaking truthfully, which is what you could be holding here. Let's look at your person. What's going on with this person? We've got the Devil, Capricorn energy, and the Devil, which speaks to a very strong connection, very strong sexual connection, but also possibly, yes, secret love affair, third parties, a lot of heaviness, responsibilities, karma, cycles, which is the Devil, and the Devil can also speak to timing. This is Chronos. So we've got, really interesting, as we've got Cancer, Capricorn. As we're doing this reading, the Sun is transiting through Capricorn and shining its light on Cancer. So maybe now in the season of Capricorn, unless you're dealing with someone who holds strong Capricorn and Cancer, possibly also, I'm going to say Aquarius more than likely, where air is concerned. Unless it's the Capricorn season, and relative to this full moon, that there's going to be like a shift. We see this now with the Tower and the revelations with the Seven of Swords. Many times the Seven of Swords, and you know, the Queen of Swords, she's very intelligent. It's like, I feel as though, because it does speak to information, a lot will be found out relative to eight swords, the blockages, the sense of imprisonment pertaining to this relationship. Remember, the Eight of Swords is our perception of being blocked. Now, the Devil can also speak to fears, not only a very strong, passionate connection. They desire to take their chariot forward. They desire to move towards victory, but they are feeling blocked. They've got responsibilities, possibly, or this is all about timing. Okay, at the right time. And they could, of course, be tied to another relationship that they're trying to get out of. Let's have a look at, unless they've got so many responsibilities, this could be someone who's very hardworking. Capricorn is the 10th natural house, which is heavy responsibilities, a lot to do with their reputation in the world. That could be something also that they may be fearing, because, you know, the Devil does speak to fear. Maybe they're, because we did get the perfectionism with the Hermit here, needing to do things in the right way, going by the book, you know. Let's see. I want to take one more card on the Queen of Swords in the now, and then we will take the possible outcome and get more cards. We've got the King of Cups. The King of Cups is here, my dear friends. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, doesn't have to be. So a lot of truths pertaining to matters of heart. Now the King of Cups sits on wavy, you know, on wavy foundation. So emotionally very fluctuating, ups and downs emotionally. And I'm going to say also the Divine Feminine is more logical, possibly, at this time. Because I do see the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups. And I'm wondering also if, for some of you, those of you that hold the feminine position, we all have the yin and the yang energies within us, right? You could be a female that's got more masculine, more yang energy in your chart. So whoever takes the position of the yin, the more feminine, looks like she's sort of taken a step back. She's looking at things much more logically. She may also have taken a step back where communication is concerned, or wanting to clear the air pertaining to the emotions of her divine masculine. So there could be truthful talks about this emotional situation where this king, your divine masculine's heart lays. Remember that they hold the Ace of Cups. What's at the foundation? We've got the Magician here, and we've got, this is Mercury, so Gemini as well as Virgo. Remember, we've got Mercury retrograde, so pay attention till the 2nd of January. Mercury is retrograding. We will have a lot of information, a lot of things being cleared as Mercury is connecting well to Jupiter through Taurus. Mercury from Capricorn connecting well with Jupiter, so in Taurus, so where earth, reality, practical matters are concerned, you will get a lot of information, a lot of truths, because remember, Mercury is the details and Jupiter is the wisdom. So maybe that we do have the opportunity for that, as there will be truthful talks about matters of heart. Let's take one card for the possible outcome, but we'll take more. What could possibly be the outcome, the potential outcome, please, Spirit? What is the potential outcome? And we've got the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, very Piscean energy. So I don't know if it's talking about the Pisces, Aquarius season. Seven of Cups can speak to many opportunities, of course, many doors opening, but remember also it's like a cloud, being up in the clouds, emotionally speaking. And sevens are never easy. They are conflictual energies. So maybe not everything will be clear, potentially. Let's see what the other cards have got to say. Remember, we've got Mercury here, the Magician. So the stars align. There's the Eight of Swords that we were talking about. We've got the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups here. So I don't know if some of you have got two choices, but King of Pentacles, King of Cups could be the same person. In this deck, we see the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, with their head down, with a lot of worries of how to break free, because they've got a lot of, you know, where their thoughts are concerned, it's like their mind is wondering how to possibly, I don't know, interact, make the magic, pull the rabbit out of the hat. They're wondering if they've got the ability to create. The Magician can also be trickery. Remember, we're not reading reversal, so maybe holding back on information, possibly fearing talking about their personal life, because I do see the home in the background, their personal life, or maybe they're just waiting on the stars to align so that they could have all the tools to be able to break free, because it's their perception or anything to do with your communication that's holding them back. They could have money worries, worries about stability, family worries. The King of Pentacles could be a father, could be a business owner, and we've got the King of Swords. My goodness, we've got 3 kings. Remember what I said about them possibly having also air in their chart? Now, if we look at the King of Cups as an emotional situation, we've got the Queen of Swords here, King of Swords, and the King of Pentacles, sort of that sits between the King and the Queen of Swords. So this, yes, could be King and Queen of Swords, 2 people that are coming out of a relationship, possibly going through separation or divorce. But also, it could be the energies or anything legal that this king is going through because of the 10 of Swords here and the challenges of the devil. Okay, so let's take some other cards and we will come back to take a few more cards here. Let's have a look at the Kipper. The Kipper Oracle and see what is potentially going on for this relationship. Where is it? Where is it at this time? Calling on my angels. I want to thank you all for liking, sharing, subscribing, and your donations, your super chats. It really does help the channel. Thank you so much. And you may comment, yes please, beneath this video if you want a personal love message. I would suggest listening to the announcements at the beginning so you don't miss any information as well. Let's see what's going on in this connection, please, Spirit. We've got despair and worry. Someone could be going through financial issues and that could be affecting this relationship. We've got a lot of concerns, my goodness. A lot of worry, a lot of concerns. Now, I'm going to say also, there could be a possibility that the devil could be some sort of an older person relative to your person here that could be blocking their ability to move forward, take the Chariot or take this relationship to where they want to go with it, where they want to go with it. Because this could be blockages or timing that's saying, no, there's responsibilities, there's something that you need to take care of. We do see a younger person, an older person here. So I'm wondering if that's not some sort of a blockage. Let's see what else we've got. We've got the Thief. My goodness. My goodness. What is this Thief about? Because the Thief is the same as the 7 of Swords, which is right here. There's something that your person, I feel, is holding back from you that is going to be quite shocking. We've got the Coffin. Something to do with an ending, a possible also death, or an ending to a cycle. I'm going to take one more, of course. What is this ending, this death to a marriage? Oh my God. Okay. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you so much for that. So what it's telling me is that either because the energies, you know, we're reading the energies, so it could be pertaining to you or to your person. There could be jealousy, green with envy, green with jealousy, I'm going to say. For many of you, there's third parties here, and maybe that's what's rocking the boat. But I do feel that there's going to be a strange twist of fate that's coming in. And it's relative to an ending of a marriage. It could be a marriage that was in, you know, in reality, not a spiritual marriage. But on another level, I'm going to say this could be the end of the, if this is the case, that you're feeling that this is your person, this is your twin flame, the ending of just the spiritual union, which its ending will bring on the reality, if you know what I mean. So taking this relationship from a telepathic spiritual connection where when you think of them, they think of you, your feeling each other, you're thinking about each other at the same moment, you get that synchronicity, that sign. And this could be the metamorphosis, because the coffin does speak to Scorpio energy, Plutonian energies, where there's a metamorphosis. This could be the ending of distrust. This could be the ending of the concerns. This could be the end of a journey, a chapter where there's a rebirth. On another hand, this is jealousy and being green with envy, because there's a third party, because someone is still in another commitment. They've got still obligations. Okay? What's at the bottom here? We've got the Lovers here, so there is choices. Yes, the Lovers. Gemini comes through, and we've got a 15. 15, which is also the Devil. So a relationship that something karmic that someone needed to resolve with another person before this relationship can get off the ground. Remember what I said, that the Hermit could be an advisor, it could be a lawyer, it could be also a doctor, a psychiatrist, someone that, you know, your person could be visiting, looking for information, advice. Remember, birds also, they travel through the air. They've got a higher perspective. So being able to see things from a higher perspective through your higher self. So take some time out, meditate. You're seeking the answers will come. The color green speaks to fertility and growth. It does remind me of the Empress a lot. Great fortune. Yes, great fortune, and that could be physical fortune, feeling very fortunate. This is very much the Wheel of Fortune for me, but also emotionally feeling very fortunate, but also physically entering a situation where you're going to feel very lucky. This is fate, the hand of fate and spirit. After adjudication, after someone goes through some sort of an ending, the adjudication, yes, could be, you know, this is a marriage counselor. Maybe someone was looking for the answers, trying to fix a situation. But the Wheel of Fate is that it's called divine timing too, right? So Jupiter is bringing the fortune, the abundance, the optimism, the truth, the wisdom, relative to matters of heart, to a divinely guided union that's been blessed by the gods. There's the main male, the person you're thinking of, unless you are a male and this is your energy. And we've got a female figure here. She's expecting, she's waiting, she's on the inside looking out. Expectation, she does remind me of the Empress. She's waiting on her main male, possibly going through adjudication, something to do with the law. But great fortune is at hand. Something is ending. Remember, the great fortune is the Wheel of Fortune. Now, it's a number 8. So look to January 8th, possibly. And then on the 15th, possibly. Or the 15th and the 26th of January. Now, remember, Pluto is also entering Aquarius, which is going to change the energies greatly. Let's take some other cards. Let's look at the romance angels for a moment. Dear Spirit, what's going on in love with the romance angels? What's going on pertaining to this relationship? For some of you where there's been no communication, there's been too much distrust, and there has been an ending, know that there is the possibility of a long-term commitment in the future, but you may also have been dealing with someone that was in another connection. Maybe this is what they kept from you. Some of you may have closed the door on your person because they were from another commitment, but as I said, there's always reason where someone's looking elsewhere, looking to connect with someone else. They're not They're not present in that relationship. What's going on in this connection? Deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. We do see an offer here. She's like offering a wreath to Venus, the goddess of love, harmony, and romance. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. We see here that there was deception, but there was also love here. There was also an offering and optimism, but someone needed to release their ex, okay, because it's blocking the energy of this relationship, of true love, let's say. I want to see what comes after the release your ex. We've got chemistry. There's a strong magnetic bond, a strong magnetic attraction here, and separation. Yes, someone is going to go through separation. What is at the bottom here? We've got attraction. We've got strong attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Yes, finances and career are playing a big role in your relationship. Oh, okay. Maybe in the past there was an expression of love and a possible engagement for some of you, or you felt as though this relationship is going through an ascension process, but obviously it's been blocked by finances, career, and possibly third parties here. Yes, this could be the one. Some of you have already met. You've already met the person that you were seeking. But again, I'm going to say maybe they were in another connection. Okay, let's put these cards away for a moment so we can make some more room. So the separation card speaks to time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So maybe you have been apart already, but it speaks to time apart. So I don't know if they're at a physical distance or they need their time as they're going through something karmic. There's the card. Thank you, Spirit. And we've got a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Hello, hello. This is what, in a week? So a personal issue reaches resolution, and it's got to do with a home. It's got to do with someone's personal life. So something is being resolved. What is the advice from the Energy Oracle, please, Spirit? We've got 7th chakra and Archangel Uriel. We will have a read. We'll read the reversed message, obviously, since it's come out in the reverse. And it is a number 41, which equals a 5. 41. The reversed message says, this card reversed indicates a block to your own intuition and to the potential help and power from the spirit world. Perhaps you fear opening up to this side of your life, or perhaps it's just something that seems foreign or unrealistic. Either way, it's time to awaken to the beauty and power of this realm. See your own crown chakra spinning in a beautiful violet or white light and call upon Uriel's passion and power to help bring this connection into being. Once you're open to the incredible peace and power that spirit can bring, your life will never be the same. So we're talking about a blocked crown chakra and a blocked heart chakra. So meditation, dear friends. Some of you do not believe that this could actually happen. There's disbelief here and negative thoughts. Let's have a look at your person, where they are pertaining to their psyche. First of all, we'll take your cards, see how you're feeling emotionally at this time, where you are. winter. So you're feeling very lonely, left out in the cold. You may also not be communicating with your person. We've got the commitment. And the answer is no. There is the blockage, obviously. But also, if you're in another commitment, you're unhappy, and that is also blocking you. With the answer is no. This is also negative thinking. Remember, we've got the Two of Cups, which is a soulmate connection. It's not, this would not be a being happy and connected to a soulmate through a commitment, because the Two of Cups is equal giving and receiving. It's a love connection that's still in the flirtation phase. Okay, so let's have a look at your person. We've got fifth dimension, forgiveness. So it looks like they've been up to something, because we've got the thief. Now, either they want they're asking for forgiveness from you, or because maybe they did not recognize you as their, you know, soulmate twin flame with the fifth dimension, right? Or if they have felt betrayed, they want forgiveness from you. They want you to ask them to forgive you. Maybe they're holding a grudge. I don't know. Let's take one more. We've got settling. So there's the blockage again. We see lots of blockages at this time. Oh my God, everyone. Oh my God. Twin flame. Victim. I got the goosebumps. Cycles. This card to me speaks to Saturnian cycles, but many times I see it as a cycle coming to an end. The end of being in a victimized relationship, in a relationship where someone is stuck. This is Pisces. Pisces is the 12th house, which speaks to secret love affairs, loneliness, solitude. So we've got Saturn and Neptune here. Yep, both in Pisces. Pisces could speak to a divine union, a spiritual connection, long distance, possibly, but also some karma that needs to be released and become untied. No more sacrificing just for others. The North Node is in Aries, my dear friends. We need to be happy and whole within ourselves to be able to complete the other person, come together with them and complete them, right? Become a normal, balanced, equal, give and take, being equal, being on the same page. This is the twin flame. So what I'm getting here is that possibly, because we notice a lot of fire, there is a lot of fire in the air, in the ethers right now. What is missing is, and coming up to this full moon towards the end of the year, what is missing is the communication, the truth, the logic. And I feel that if Mercury does not turn direct, it's going to be sheer madness. I feel that there is a sense of madness. Jupiter will also turn direct, which will bring us there'll be more civilized action, communication. There'll be more expansion, being able to see the bigger picture, which is Jupiter. Not getting stuck on the little details. So this is a twin flame connection, my dear friends. Yes, it is. It's your twin flame. That's why it's not an easy connection. Who said that twin flame connections are easy? Let's have a look and see, because there will be some sort of clarity around the full moon and coming up to that, pertaining to someone's home life, matters to do with the past relative to this connection, or relative to your person and another connection of theirs. Let's see how the stars affect this union at this time. What are the influences the influences from the planets. We've got a Grand Cross and a Provoker. This is a Grand Cross, a very difficult configuration indeed. So this portal, because it's a 47, this 1111, this portal is not going to open easily. There's going to be provocation. There's going to be a challenge. That's why we've got the Tower here. We've got Venus and love. And I'm going to say also Venus is connecting well with Pluto in the next few days, which says that there may be an opportunity to resurrect a relationship that was, I don't know, dying, or someone being able to break free from a provoking, challenging past relationship. And there's the balance card. Libra and I balance. Only a provocation, a challenging moment will bring balance and an opportunity for an equal giving and receiving. So we've got Venus, relationships, and tough energies, challenging energies, a lot of pressure, a lot of stress. When you just think about it, when there's a lot of stress, that's where things can change. And I'm going to say also Libra is where the South Node is. So there's going to be provocation, possibly from a past partner, where this will help cut that umbilical cord, which will release the karma. Or where there's been distrust, again, there will be a provocation. And it's got to do with the past. Could be from a past lifetime. If this is a twin flame relationship, right? And I get from this configuration here, it's like a target, right? Like aiming and shooting, targeting, which we had a messenger is here, our last reading, called hitting the spot or something like that. It's like reaching what we've been aiming for. Let's see what's at the bottom here. And we've got North Node and life's purpose. So it's never easy reaching the North Node. And this is, North Node is in Aries. So Mars, we've got Mars energy, Venus energy. These are the lovers of the zodiac. Libra does speak to relationships. But Libra can also speak to legalities, possible separation and divorce because of being provoked. Something to do with Venus. Remember, Venus was married to Vulcan, and Mars was her lover. So there was a lot of desire between the two of them, and they connected and gave birth to Eros, to Cupid. Let's see what the possible outcome is here. Dear Spirit, remember we've got the Magician here. What's possibly going on? What is the outcome? I will take more information on the answer is no and the settling here. And the settling here also is a teddy bear. So I don't know if your person is in another connection, has got young children, a young child. Or this could be bringing up fears pertaining to their childhood. Needing to do things by the book, by law, which is the devil, Capricorn. Let's look at that Seven of Cups. What are those opportunities or that cloud in the near future? We've got the Knight of Cups. We've got the King of Cups here, and the Knight of Cups is here. And we've got the Three of Cups, my dear friends. Wow. So many cups. So much emotion. But that's 11 cups all up, which means that Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment. 2 cups are left over there. The Two of Cups that is here. For some of you, yes, this is a soulmate. For others of you, it's a twin flame. Twin flame would be and I'm sorry about the background noise. Twin flame would be even the harder side to this reading. The soulmate would be also that some of you were in another connection with a soulmate. You were better off as friends than lovers. The twin flame is two people that deserve each other and that fit each other like a glove, even though it's hard to recognize who is your twin flame. Let's see what's at the bottom here now. We've got the Five of Wands. So there is involvement of other people here. I do want to take, I'm going to take the Sibyllus actually, to see what this answer is no on your side. Why do we have the answer is no? Remember how I said about taking a step back, which may have brought your person, made them take more action, be more open emotionally, show some emotional availability to you. But I still get that they're still blocked by fear, which can stem back to their past, to their childhood, of course. Let's have a look at the answer is no on the commitment card. We've got Fortuna, the Wheel of Fortune, Donna de Servizio, helpful energies, but there's jealousy. There's still third parties here. It's the Eight of Swords, and there are regrets. There are regrets. What are these regrets about? About a particular meeting. We've got the Ace of Cups here. And I'm wondering if no is the answer that you keep getting from your person about a potential meeting, or that they're not able to meet up with you. This, because there are blockages here, whether this is you or your person. Because we've got the Three of Pentacles, of course, which is a card of collaboration, but also work. But Fortuna is bringing fated changes moving forward. And it's the Five of Wands, which is also here. There's conflict, or you're dealing with others, or you're stuck in another family situation. And there is the Empress. The Empress needs to be, and she is a mother, but she also needs to be very patient. There's something growing here. Six of Swords. The ability to transition towards nurturing and loving, even if you're not totally on the same page. The Five of Wands is five people trying to build on something, but they do not speak the same language. So communication may be just very difficult between you and your person. For many of you, you feel as though they're your best friend. This is a Mika, and it's the marriage card. It's the 1111. Could be that they are your confidant, your best friend, and you are theirs. But on the other hand, this could also say that they are in another marriage, possibly going through separation, possibly. Let's see. We've got the Gran Signore, so King of Cups, King of Pentacles, Emperor, take it as you wish. It's a number 13. The Gran Signore is someone that has a name for themselves. Someone who is at the top of their game. Someone who may have also married someone with a name. Someone with the same social standing for business purposes, for because they were obligated, because of an elder, some sort of, I get a wish from a father. It's as though they went against their will because they followed traditions. This was like something karmic that they needed to go through, to work out. Let's take another card. And we've got the Ten of Cups with the Constanza. Something unchanging. Ten of Cups. Or settling in a marriage situation. It's as though if they married someone else, they did it because of physical means, physical gains, traditions, and maybe this is what they have regret. Maybe this is what they want forgiveness for from you. What is this Constanza? We've got the Disgrazia, the Seven of Swords. You see that the Seven of Swords is on their side. I feel as though they have, remember the cards, someone is wearing a false self-mask. Your person has not been totally truthful with you at all. We've got the Il Nemico, the enemy that's going away. Let's have a look at the romance angel cards. We have separation, chemistry, release your ex, stay optimistic, deception. There's the false mask in this relationship. So someone not being totally truthful with you. And yes, when there is physical distance or even emotional or distance where, you know, communication is concerned, it's very easy to wear a mask. It's very easy to not be totally truthful because it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain the situation, you know what I mean. So maybe, anyway, a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer, that will be interesting to see what that will be. I want to just get a little bit more information. We'll take the Love Oracle. I want to take a little bit more information because we've got a lot of cups. Yes, there could be possibly still deception, still third parties, but we've got a Knight of Cups who trots in. Remember, they could be very emotional, very fearing opening up fully. A lot. It's going to be a very emotional full moon and a very stressful one at that. Let's see what the future of this relationship speaks to. The possible future of this relationship. Thank you, Spirit. We've got the fox and the rooster and the fox. It's the Seven of Wands. It's like a flipping of the tables. So where one person, usually the fox has the strongest position, but we see the fox is exhausted, too overworked, overrun. So the rooster protects his pen, his hands. So he has the higher ground. He's got the higher ground so he could see more clearly. So whoever held the power so long, now the tables have turned, right? This does speak to challenges, but it can also speak to opportunities. There will be a call to take action. We've got the sun. It's like a path opens up here. The sun brings clarity, happiness, possible healing as well. The sun can also burn where there's too much passion. It can also burn, remember. And remember that Mars is still very close to the sun. Mars can burn as well in Sagittarius, feeling too over-optimistic. Possibly as well dealing with things to do that will be coming to light. You know, the wisdom, the truth, justice coming to light. But that's not happening exactly now. Nevertheless, the sun is an ace, which can also speak to confidence. It speaks to happiness, possible reconciliation, yes, but not being able to see that yet because we've got the Three of Cups, which can also speak to reconciliation. We've got beautiful, the Ten of Cups, my dear friends. And the Ten of Cups speaks to success and marriage and passionate love. Remember, she's the bride. She is the bride. And the Ten of Cups, though, I'm going to say also, can speak to a possible ending and a restart. Ten of Cups is the ending of a family unit. And I've mentioned this in the past, someone maybe had a white wedding. That's what I get for some of you. There's news that's coming in. The letter may also be it could be a separation paper or It could be a possible new contract. It could be communication, which could bring bliss, happiness, so on and so forth. But there's also a sense of going through a purification process, which the white does speak to purity, and the Hermit, the Virgo energy. So like a purification of your relationship or your love lives at this point. For some of you, this may take even up to 3-4 months, I'm going to say, into 2024, because Juno, the asteroid of commitment and marriage, is going to retrograde in the sign of Virgo. Okay, and remember, there's perfectionism, but there's also service. There's also a clearing out, going through a medicinal phase. So healing this relationship, healing your love life and your circumstances relative to your person. Now, the Seven of Swords is on their side. The Disgrazia, the Tower, I'm going to say, is going to be more than likely for me. It's going to be the same as this Tower moment that's going to happen in the now. And that's involving Uranus opposing Venus. Remember that this is happening now and coming up to Christmas. With Christmas, there's a lot of magic. Yes, there could be illusions as well, and disillusionment, and still some deception, or sort of living in la-la land, in dreamland. But I feel that as the beginning of the year comes in, we will have a lot more clarity. I do feel that this is Uranus breaking down the boundaries and the blockages of your person. Saturn, some sort of karma. Uranus is going to get them unstuck, or they're going through some sort of an awareness, and they're going to find an intelligent way to be able to move forward and heal this situation. There's the sacerdote, the priest. Beneath his cape, he's holding secrets, right? Very scorpionic Venus. There's the snake, Venus transiting through Scorpio, things that have been hidden. Yeah, someone putting in a lot of thought. There is the Hermit, the pensiero, thought about contracts, possible separation, divorce, and moving away from the enemy, or the animosity, or the negative energies are moving away, right? And we've got loyalty and the dog. This is the Fool. It's a 0. So the dog speaks to friendship. There's an ending of a cycle. It's a 21. Some of you could be at a physical distance, dealing with a person that comes from a different part of the world. Yes, my dear friends, yes. So this is going to be a wonderful twist of fate that's going to happen unexpectedly, yes. Very unexpectedly. Okay. What do we do now? Now, I would like to read. The Seek, number 9. You may have some messages through this, so it's important for you to hear the message. Sometimes individuals become so engrossed in a relationship or in wanting a relationship that all perspective is lost. The relationship becomes their world and they lose sight of themselves. This card suggests that now is the time to take a step back, which, my friends, is exactly what I spoke about with the Queen of Swords here. Either from a relationship or from the desire for one, and go on an internal quest to rediscover yourself. One of my favorite sayings is, there can't be a we until there's a me. If this resonates with you, it's time to have a dialogue with your higher self and your guides about who you are and what you really need in life. You may be surprised by the answers. This is also a good time to physically retreat from your busy life and relationships. Attending a spiritual retreat would be optimal. However, simply finding some time for solitude and introspection can be just as beneficial. Take a walk in nature, quiet your mind, and listen for messages from the birds and trees. Give yourself the gift of daily 5-minute meditations. Pull a card from the deck and sit with the card's image, seeking its deeper meaning for you about what role relationships play in your life. You may feel that you need assistance in your quest for greater understanding regarding what you need in a relationship, or even how to handle a specific relationship. Find a guide or mentor who is knowledgeable in matters of the heart and converse with that person. So the affirmation is, I take time for solitude and introspection. And this could also be your person. You need to give them time to do that as well. Okay, so let's take some general love messages now before we go on to the love oracle for each sign. I really want to work on us. You are worth it. Okay, beautiful. You were cold, distant to me. I needed more passion. This is the twin flame card. One day we may meet again somewhere in time. Wow. I see pain and sorrow in your eyes. Please trust that I won't ever hurt you. And I'm going to add the word again. We are so different, and I don't know if this could ever work out. I don't know what to do. I can't get over you. Obviously, the Eight of Swords is here. You can't get over your person. You took the stars from my eyes. You took my heart, and I want it back. You mean the world to me. I want to take this journey with you, or I want to take this journey towards you. We've got quite a few dilemmas here. I hate you. Oh my goodness. You know many times, dear friends, that the hate card, we've got a hate joker card and a love joker card. When we have the hate card, it means that there's so much love that when that love, that flower is not watered and it's not out in the sunshine, it's going to wither and die. And, you know, these are feelings of remorse, feeling unloved, and that can easily flip towards hate. But hate is a big word, and I don't like to use it easily. When we come from a place of our higher self and come from a place of heart, the word hate does not fit in the situation. It does not fit. It should not be there at all. It's a really heavy word. A love like ours will never pass. Be mine. So there is an opportunity for someone to pop the question here. We have got a fair bit of earth, so very strong relative to earth signs, but also practical steps where this relationship is concerned. I have loved you from the moment I met you, but the problems in my life don't allow me to follow my heart right now. It won't be fair on you either. You are a dream come true. I feel blessed. I need you. I still love you. Please come to me. Our love affair still haunts me, and my heart is in your hands. Please don't hurt me. And I'm going to say again. So these messages may or may not resonate with you. Remember that they are general messages, and you can comment yes please beneath the video so that I could take a personal message for you. I want to thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing and commenting. Do stay with me as I'm packing away my cards. We'll be taking one card for each sign. So that's an interesting way to end the year, my dear friends. A very interesting way with a twin flame relationship where there are blockages. We did see the victim and the hands. Someone's hands are still tied. And And Pisces, remember, does speak to a spiritual connection, a divine union, but it also speaks to victimhood and someone staying in an unhealthy situation, relationship, and they're feeling really tied up and unable to break free. So I don't know if it's going to be, obviously, if it's going to be the Pisces season, but the Aquarius season is going to be a really, really interesting season, my dear friends, as we're going to have so many planets in the sign of Aquarius in February. So let's see what's going on. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to leave the twin flame there, and also going to take my twin flame card and put it on this side, because there is a potential reconciliation. We did have the Three of Cups, and we are in a Mercury retrograde. Jupiter is still retrograde, Uranus is still retrograde, and Chiron too. So, dear Spirit, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node. What is going on in the now? Let's leave it as a timeless. What's going on in the now and in the coming future for Aries in love? Remember, this is general, my dear friends. So for Aries, we've got a transition. So we've got the Chariot. All systems go for Aries. Some of you could be dealing with a foreigner. You could be meeting someone, a twin flame, or connecting with a past person when you're in travel mode. Okay, this could be a literal or a metaphorical transition in love, but this is a journey that's opening up for you. Okay, so good luck. Good luck, dear Aries. Let's go to the next sign, which is Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and the North Node. What is going on for Taurus, please, Spirit? Taurus, the Bull. Taurus, Taurus in love. Remember, even if this is not a reconciliation, dealing with someone from the past, it could be someone that feels like a twin flame or a soulmate that may feel familiar to you. Or for some of you, it's someone that possibly also you've known, but you never had a relationship with. Anyway, for Taurus, please, we've got the Lily. So this is the Judgment card and also Temperance. So there's a resurrection for Taurus. Also a divine spiritual connection, could be a past connection. You're dealing, this is Virgo energy, so I don't know if you're dealing with a Virgo, could be a Scorpio, could be a also Sagittarius, could be a foreigner. Spirit is saying be patient. Things are being worked out for you. You will hear a calling, and there will be a resurrection, second chances, but through crisis. There's a purification process going on. There's also a very strong sexual connection for Taurus, but you're dealing with someone that's very ethical. They don't prefer third-party situations and secret love affairs. Okay, someone who likes to do things by the book. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, North Node. Gemini, please, Spirit. What's going on in love for Gemini moving forward? What's going on for the twins? What's going on in love for Gemini? We've got a transition. We've got choices, opportunities. Some of you may be coming out of separation. There's a new path that's open. It's a difficult decision. If you've been in another commitment, it's been a heavy load to carry. But your ships are coming in where love is concerned. The gifts are coming in. It's as though you've wished for this. It's the Three of Wands. So some of you may be dealing with a foreigner, and you're closing up a heavy cycle as well. There will be opportunities. Also also to travel, and hesitation in decisions, but opportunities for Gemini. Okay, so wonderful, wonderful. A lot of fire. You may be dealing with a fire sign, dear Gemini. Cancer, please, Spirit. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node. What's going on in love for Cancer? Cancer. Cancer, you've got a second chance in love. The key means second chances, but also you've got the ability to heal a past connection, forgive and forget, and move on. This could be a second home, a second relationship. You could be dealing with two people at the same time. Nevertheless, you've got the Magician, so you may be dealing with a Virgo or a Gemini. This could be a wish fulfillment for you, for some of you, or some of you are going through some wounding, trying to heal the wounding. If this is you hoping for a second chance with a particular person, there is a potential for that, for a second chance. You may also be needing to get a little bit of advice from someone who has that knowing, someone who can advise you, marriage counseling or something like that. This could speak to wishes granted for some of you and opportunities as the stars align for you, but for others of you there could also be trickery and infidelity. All right, so that was for Cancer. Did I say Gemini? If I did, I'm sorry. Let's go on to Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and the North Node. What's going on for Leo? Leo the Lion. Leo big heart. Brave heart, Leo. What's going on in love for Leo? My Leo friends. What's going on in love? Okay, Leo's been dealing with some loss of a stable ground where relationships are concerned, maybe because of ego. This does speak to, and money and finances also play a big part in the challenges that you are facing or you will be facing pertaining to a relationship or the security of a relationship. There is stability, but right now it's not 100% stable as there is possible financial difficulties that sort of weigh heavily on the stability of a long-term relationship. Okay, and this could also speak to values, a little bit of ego back and forth. But because it's a card of Earth, you may be dealing with an Earth sign, but also there is great security and there's a lot of abundance, but it doesn't come to you straight away. Okay, so there is some doubt. Okay, but if you're going through a challenging season now, know that the security, the long term, and the, how can I say, the security is there for a long-term relationship. A very influential and a very, just what you've asked for. We've got a crown here. We've got gold. We've got riches. So you're going to find what you're looking for, my beautiful Leo. A relationship with a very important person, a VIP, just like you are. So, wow, what a message that was for Leo. All right, Virgo. Dear Spirit, what's going on for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node in Virgo. What's going on in love for Virgo, please, Spirit? Virgo. Virgo the Virgin. Virgo the Mother. Virgo the Servant. What's going on for Virgo? Virgo. Virgo. I'm finding it hard to choose for Virgo. Wow, okay, the keys. Who else had this? Was it Gemini? I can't even remember. Anyway, 2 keys means second choices, second opportunities, leaving a certain marriage and committing to another. This is an open wound. This is something that was very fated. You've got the magician, Virgo. You are the magician yourself. It's like the stars will align. You can pull a rabbit out of a hat. Okay, this can also speak to wishes granted. This could speak to a second home. Maybe possibly not moving in with this person straight away, because I see two different homes, unless you're connecting with someone that has got some properties. There will be opportunities for you and second chances, but because I see the keys as it's like blocked, when the time is right, when Mercury is direct, obviously, you will know if it's all systems go. Whilst Mercury is retrograde, of course, past situations and people can return, but they may return so that they could finish up in your life. And then when Mercury is direct, you will have more information. It's all systems go for Virgo. Okay, and also through relationships, Virgo will find the ability to heal themselves, but also it's like you found the person that's going to heal you. It's a very equal connection I get here. So congratulations, Virgo. And of course, not only, both of you may have had your own personal romantic issues as well, because 2 keys, you both hold a similar open wound relative to the past lifetime, your childhood, so on and so forth, which you can heal. All right, next sign, Libra. Dear Libra, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and the North Node. What is the message? What is the message for Libra? Libra in love. Libra. Libra, similar message to another sign. Was it Gemini? Maybe Virgo got the same message with Cancer. I can't remember, but this is the 3 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. A lot of fire, a lot of desire. Now, you've been carrying a heavy load, this huge anchor. It's as though you're picking up anchor and you're transitioning. There's change in love. You could be dealing with a foreigner, dear Libra. Your ships are coming in. You've wished for this, so your gifts are coming in. But you're also in a transition. You could be meeting someone whilst on travel, someone that sort of feels like a gift or a wish fulfillment to you. But I see that you're still, it's like you're carrying a heavy load, like you're carrying something to do with your past with you. You should not carry things from the past with you. And the cards are also saying, be grounded. Yes, there is a possible wish fulfillment and you're transitioning here. There's a lot of desire. You're closing up a heavy cycle, but you're waiting on those ships. It may take a little bit longer than what you expect. You will have a lot of decisions to make, and you will have opportunities as well, possibly with foreigners, foreign place. Someone that comes from a foreign place, nevertheless. Okay, Libra. So, it's like you're finishing up with something really heavy and you're waiting on the return of what you've wished for and where you put your energy into. Okay, good luck, dear Libra. That was for you. Let's have a look now at Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio, please, Spirit? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, North Node in Scorpio. Scorpio, what's going on in love for Scorpio? What's possibly showing up for Scorpio? Scorpio, a lot of desire, a lot of passion. I do get a spiritual connection with this card. There's great desire. There's great desire indeed. A lot of fire, a lot of air. So a lot of communication, a lot of passion. Too much fire can burn. Be careful. There could be explosive situations for you where, and I'm going to say it can feel a little bit, how can I say it, frustrating when you cannot release or relieve your desires, your passion. I feel that some of you may be trying to hold back on information and truths and not being totally open, which could sort of backfire on you. But this to me also speaks to a possible spiritual connection for some of you. A lot of changes and a lot of desires to connect deeply with someone. Possibly fears of opening up truthfully, but through action and through connection, through sexual connection, I guess that you can pass on the message to your person. They will feel very special, unless this is someone else you're dealing with. I get more that it's you. All right, so there's a lot of warmth, a lot of desire here, but remember that it can also tinge and burn if it does not find an escape route, a release point, okay? So that's it for Scorpio. Good luck, Scorpio. Let's go on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node. If you know where those are placed for you in your personal birth chart. I chose this card because it reminds me of the twin flame. They meet together up in the clouds. It's not necessary that it is a reconciliation, okay? But it's more of a twin flame for me, which a twin flame, you know, they do go through many lifetimes trying to find each other. So let's see, Sagittarius. Yes, I feel this is your message. You've got good luck, Sagittarius. This is the good luck card. This is a Jupiterian card. It is the Wheel of Fortune. So the path is paved and laid out for you. The home is a relationship. So this speaks to, for many of you, a very lucky relationship, feeling very lucky within a relationship, feeling as though you've got everything you need. There's a lot of optimism, happiness, a lot of travel with this person possibly as well. This is someone that will be very truthful with you. It's as though you're finding your other half. What can I say? I mean, you are Sagittarius ruled by Jupiter, and you've got a Jupiterian card. So I'm wondering if that's not another Sagittarius, or it could be a Pisces. Could it? Could it be? I don't know. Could it possibly also be Taurus for some of you? Maybe, because your ruling planet is in Taurus. What can I say? I hope that that is the case for you, but you're very, very lucky in love. The clover, the lucky clover, many opportunities for you and lots of abundance, okay? There's an ending of a cycle and a beginning of a new cycle, because it is the Jupiter card, which is a 10, which turns into an ace. Okay, so good luck with that. Sagittarius, congratulations. Beautiful card. It's interesting, no one's gotten the heart yet. There's one heart card here and no one has gotten that yet. Let's look at Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node. What's going on for Capricorn? I know good things are coming in for Capricorn. They've been through the mill. And they deserve some happiness. What's going on for Capricorn? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, North Node, Capricorn. We've got romance. Yes, romance is blooming, dating. This is the... Is this the Four of Wands? I think it is. Possible dating, romance, and a possibility for something long-term. This is also getting together with friends, maybe a friend turning into a lover, you being valued and people showing you that, surely. It's like the 11-11. A very important relationship I get comes in for Capricorn. It is a number 6, which is also the number of the lovers. So a lot of happiness, a lot of potential partners. You choose Capricorn. Congratulations. That is beautiful. You're the only sign that got that card. So let's go on to Aquarius. Aquarius, which is going to be dealing with Pluto. My goodness, Aquarius. What a metamorphosis your lives are going to go through. What's going on in love for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and the North Node. What is going on for Aquarius? We've got the Emperor. So we've got a divine masculine. This could be the king or an emperor. So this is a divine masculine. The divine masculine is about maturity. This could be a particular person, could be under this any sign. I do see him mostly as an emperor, but he looks like fire. I see fire with the love heart and the red. Yes, unless this is an Aries, which would be the emperor. Oh, I do want to take another card because it is an individual here. So we see a divine masculine. Now, if you're a divine masculine, then this could be your energy. Those of you that are into divine masculines, then this is your person. A friend that could be turning into a lover. We've got the Fool card here, so Aries comes through very strongly as well. Something to do with loyalty, friendship, but also a dog. Someone's best friend. Falling in love with a best friend, or someone who's got a dog, or something like that. It is the Fool. So the Fool is also Aquarius. So some of you are taking a leap of faith with a friendship. So you're taking action. We've got the masculine energy. So you're chasing a relationship, and there will be loyalty and protection here because we see the dog protecting the relationship, which is the house. Okay, so yes, this could be a friend that's turning into a lover as well, dear Aquarius. So that's what I have for you. And I'm going to say also that some of you may have been stuck in a karmic situation that is coming to a close because of the 15 and the 21, and going for someone that is quite different to you, comes from a different part of the world, could be a foreigner. All right, so Aquarius, hope that helped. Pisces, lucky last as always, dear Pisces. You've learned to be patient, my beautiful Pisces friends. Let's see, last but not least, and the best is Pisces. I guess Pisces, I'm a Virgo rising, so Pisces is my 7th house of relationships. So maybe I could watch your sign, Pisces, as to what's going on in love for me, right? So you can look at it like that, Pisces, depending on your rising sign. So, dear Spirit, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node. I'm going to say my 7th house, which is my relationship house. Let's see what's coming up for me. So maybe you can check out your 7th house sign if you're familiar with it. Let's see what's going on for Pisces. Pisces. We've got the Sun, so you're dealing with a Leo. You're going through a healing. There's a reconciliation. The path is open. There's a new beginning. You're dealing with someone that's famous, well-known, very creative, can have a bit of an ego, someone that's going to warm your life, someone that's going to protect you. And you're going through a healing, someone that's going to want to play with you. They're going to flirt with you. This could be a fire sign, more Leo. It's an ace, so Also, someone who could be a magician, just like magic, the sun is going to come through for you. A reconciliation, a risk taken. Someone's going to flirt with you. They're going to create with you. For some of you, this could also possibly also speak to pregnancy if you're at the age of being able to fall pregnant. But you're going to have a love life. It could be, the sun rules the natural 5th house. It could be flirtation, but it could also be a lot of heating up, a lot of, intimacy. Hello. Good luck with that. And I'm going to say you could be dealing with someone that can pull a rabbit out of a hat, unless that is your energy, because the ace is the magician, right? Communication, messages, someone putting you on a pedestal. It's like you being the sun in their life, or the other way around. Pisces, good luck. Good luck with that. How beautiful was that? Anyway, my dear friends, I think I will leave it there. I want to thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. My God, how long is this reading? I think that we've done the longest reading out of all times. So you may want to come back to this as we're going through the Christmas break. Check it out once more. I will be putting timestamps for the individual signs. So you could jump to your own sign. All right, and I think that's it. I think that is it. I want to thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, even considering joining us on Patreon, considering supporting us through your donations, through your super chats, through purchasing a reading. And don't forget, you've got like a day to go before you can, before the offer of 30% off stops. So be quick with that. I don't know if there's anything else. I think I will leave it there. Thank you so much, my dear friends. Love you lots. Wishing you all the best. Tomorrow we're taking the 3 winners for Patreon, so make sure you check that out. And those of you on Patreon, we'll be looking at the astrology. We'll be doing that in the next few days, the astrology of 2024. We've already done on YouTube the elemental general and love readings. So for the next 3 months, January, February, March, they're for free on YouTube. We'll be doing the individual signs on Patreon for the next 3 months. So do consider joining us on Patreon. There's a lot to gain, and doesn't cost you very much, right? If you're on tier 1. If you want to join us on tier 3, that's more learning about astrology. We go through the astrological analysis. You learn so much. So educational, being on tier 3 with Divine Debut 11 on Patreon. Anyway, I'd love to hear your comments, so I don't have to answer you all with a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm telling you it now, so I'm just going to put a love heart next to your wishes. Thank you so much, my darlings. I will be back. I have not forgotten you. I'm always here for you. Email me. Message me, whatever you want to do, I'm here, okay? Love and light, and I'm wishing us all love, peace, tranquility, abundance, manifestation, riches, and above all, health for 2024. And one last word, togetherness, coming together with other people and not just being, just connecting through social media. It's not good enough for me. Physical touch, physical connection, getting together and getting a cup of coffee, okay? Let's not lose that. Love you all lots. Love and light to all of you. Talk to you soon.